Okay, first of all, this is the accounting. This is the software, the ERP system software. You can find the icon available also on the desktop. It looks like diamond. Okay, when you open this one, you can find your company here, your company name. So for on your computer, you will not find all these companies. This is only on my computer, because on your computer you will just find maybe 2 files, one of them for training, if you just want to make a practice or something like that, and the original file. Okay, after that, when you select the file, it will ask you about it will ask you for the username and password. What's the username and what is the password? On the bend your username and password, you can find the modules which you are going to deal with it. So I will just log in with admin right now, but when you open it, you will not find all these sections. You can find only 1 or 2 sections maximum. Okay, so on the bin, the username, you can find how the software looks like. Okay, so on your username and password, you will not find all this hassle. You just can find only this real estate. It's very simple. Okay, and you can also find this client list maximum if you want, and we can also shift it to real estate. For the HR department, they will find HR department like that. For accounting, fixed assets, all this hassle, it will be with you. And for sure, we have to get the admin username and password for one project manager or whatever. Okay. First of all, when you open the software for a real estate, first of all, we have to create the building or the main building. Okay. After we create the main building, we will create the units inside this building. Okay, to start for rented. Okay. So by the way, this creations only happen one time. Okay. And if you have it on Excel sheet, you can get it for us. We will import it. No need to create unit number 1, unit number 2, unit number 3, like that. You just give me your Excel sheet, I will import it. Even if you have all the contracts, you have around 500 contracts, and you don't want to waste your time while you are selecting who's tenant and when it's start, when it's finished, because each contract takes around 3 minutes, right? If you don't want to waste your time for this, if you have it in Excel sheet as well, you can get it for me, but with a specific format, which I will tell it for you. I'll tell you the format which I need it. Okay, you can get me this Excel sheet. I can upload all contractors one time to the software, and your customer as well. If it's the customer name, telephone, fax, email, for whatever you have, if you get it for me in Excel sheet, I can import it. Okay, great. But I will teach you right now how to make this with yourself, because later on you will create a new building. You don't need to return back again for me, right? Okay, so first of all, you will go to real estate. This is the building, real estate. In a real estate, we have to we can create the compound, or we can create Abu Dhabi complex. Okay, under this, we can create building number 1, building number 2, building number 3. I'm talking about the
area wise now.
Exactly, you can make it with area wise. You can create it with the company. If you have 3 companies and you want to divide, whatever, we can create it with the owners. If you have 3 owners and each owner you want to make building as a sub for him, that's your decision. Okay, but I'm not talking about the units yet. Okay, I'm just talking about the area. We can create new area. By the way, the whole software has these 3 buttons: add, if you want to add; edit, if you want to edit; delete, if you want to delete. So it's very simple, because you will find these 3 buttons everywhere on the software. Even if you want to add a new customer, you can just come here and click add to add, edit to edit, delete to delete, if you have a permission to that. Because if you don't have a permission to edit, maybe you cannot find this button.
Delete option.
Exactly, delete option maybe you don't have, so you will not find this button. Maybe you can find only add button. Maybe you don't have a permission even to add. You cannot, in this case, you cannot add or edit or delete. Okay.
Here also in the edit also, is there any areas inside the edit also? We can specify what she can edit and what she cannot edit. We can do specification. Or if given edit option, then whatever they can edit like that.
Yes, like
cannot specify, right?
No, because for every window you have a lot of cells and a lot of fields. If you want edit code, don't edit name, it will be a headache. Yeah, it will be too much. Yes. Okay, let's create a area called Abu Dhabi. Okay, Abu Dhabi is an area or a complex, we can say, or whatever. We just click add. You can write here English name. Abu Dhabi. Okay, if you want to make it main, so because if you make it main, it will come to this area as a main, because if it's main, you can make another building as a sub for it. Okay, so if you want to change it to main, change it to main. Now you have a main called Abu Dhabi, so it will come here in this area, but under Abu Dhabi there is no building. Okay, if you want to add one building, two buildings like that, just select Abu Dhabi, click add. Okay, you will write the building name, let's say road building. Okay, and write the sector, street, plot, property number, all this information. This information, it's very important, because when you print the contract, this information will automatically comes on the printout. So if you didn't write this information, if you didn't write this information, it will not come to the contract printout. Okay, so you have to fill this information. Okay, this is the general information. After that, you can save it right now. You can save it, but you as accountant, you have to return back again to this building and go to account section. Okay, you as accountant, you have to fill this data. You have to write who's the owner for this building, his account, not his name, the account. You have to write the revenue account, unearned revenue, tenant insurance, which is related to this building. Maybe you make a tenant insurance one account for all buildings. That's your decision. Okay, you can put it. Other revenue, if there is any other revenue, expenses for this building. Okay, all other information. Okay, and management fees revenue account. And here also there is one critical point, which is here when you select management fees. This management fees, sometimes it's amount and sometimes it's percentage, maybe 5% of the contract. So when she create the contract, if you selected amount, automatically when she create any contract related to this building, 500, for example, if we say the amount it's 500 dirhams, automatically 500 dirhams will come to the contract. If you make it percentage, 10%, for example, automatically 10% from the contract will come to that. Okay, what if I make it amount 500 and I don't need anybody to change this 500? It's mandatory, no one can change it. Okay, if you want to fix it, just click on fixed amount. A fixed amount, even she cannot change it while she is creating the contract. But sometimes a tenant shouting, why 500 is too much, make it 300. So if you want to get her a permission to change it, maybe up, down, or whatever, don't put this option, fixed amount. Keep it choiceable, or she can change it. But if you write 500, it will come 500. Okay. Link as well. Link for the whole software, you can make any attachment documents. You can attach the documents to this. Yeah, exactly. If you have a picture for this building, picture, site plan, documents, any other contract between you and the owner related to this building, you can just come to the link. You can scan it directly from here. If you click on scan, for sure you have to have a scanner connected. Otherwise, you can click add, and it will get you your computer. You can select where is exactly the file you want to attach. Okay.
We have here electricity accounts.
You have?
Like electricity accounts we have. With that accounts also, is there any like ways to relate to these buildings? Electricity accounts we are paying every month. Water and electricity.
Yeah, I got it. What you just want to write the name you want?
No,
the number?
if I wanted to see.
to see the, you can attach this invoice for that. You want to put a link which when you click it, so automatically open this one?
No, it's okay.
Okay, later we can discuss together. Okay, landlord information, the owner information. Okay, here we write the sector, the street, the plot, the property information, we'll fill it here, okay? But here in landlord information, we will write the owner information, because this one as well will print out to the contract. You got my point? So when you create the contract, sometimes who is the tenant, what is his name, his nationality, his mobile number, his email, his fax. If you didn't write this information, when you print out, it will come blank. Okay, so this information is okay. As I told you, first you have to write the property information. After that, the owner information of the property. This information is not mandatory, but if you didn't fill it, it will not come to the contract when you print it. But this accounts is mandatory, so you have to write it, because if you didn't fill this data, when she create the contract, it will not affect your accounts. Okay, even it will not save. It will save, but it will not create a contract. I will show you the difference between save and create the contract right now. Okay. Okay, now we create the building and we saved it. We have a building called Murur building. Okay, after that we want to add the units inside these buildings. Okay, so in the real estate unit, go to real estate unit. If you select here Murur Road building, there is no units related to this Murur Road, right?
Yes.
I want to create some units. I want to create flats, office, shops, like that. I will click add by following the same procedure: add, edit, delete. It's a very simple procedure, I guess. Okay, add, edit, and delete. So if you want to add, just click add. Okay, now we add the unit. So we can write here flat number 101. Okay, how many person can live in this flat? We can imagine. It's no big deal. If you don't want to write it, no problem. If you want to write some notes about it, it's fine. Okay, here kind of this flat. It's 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, shop, office, mezzanine. Okay, what if I didn't find the kind? I need 4 bedroom, but I don't have here 4 bedroom. I have to create exactly. So you can just close it and go to here property type. Property type, you can add more types of the property. So 3 bedrooms. And save. Okay, here one option as well we want to discuss this together. When you create the type, and I preferred you as accountant create these types. Okay, it will not take.
Masters will do it.
Yeah, it will take 2 minutes, 3 minutes, no big deal. But when you create it, you have to select this 1 bedroom, taxable or not, or non-taxable. Okay, I create something called 1 bedroom. It's non-taxable. Non-taxable because it's for residential. There is no tax. But this shop, it's taxable because for sure it will be commercial. Yeah, exactly. But what if I have 1 bedroom commercial? I think okay. What if you can create another one called commercial 1 bedroom? So to select here taxable, because you have to select the kind, if it's taxable or non-taxable. Okay, after that you create the units. Very simple, just click add, write the flat number 101 and select here it's related to which building, and select here the kind. Let's say it's 1 bedroom and save. That's it. Very simple. Now we have available 1 bedroom related to this Murur Road. Okay, what if you want more information like link, you want to attach some documents, some picture, same manner, same way. You just can come here and attach any files you want. Okay. Okay. What if you want to write amounts daily? How much? Weekly? If you want to rent it weekly, how much? Monthly? If the rent is monthly, how much? If the rent is yearly, and minimum and maximum. For example, this one is rented with 60,000. Minimum for 50,000.
This is just information, not a mandatory.
Just information, yes, not mandatory. Maximum 70,000. Just information to guide you when you create the contract. Maybe you forget how much is it. Maybe by mistake you it's 40,000. You make it 30 by mistake. Just to remind you. Okay, and save. Okay, and so on. You can create all units like that. Okay. Okay. Now, after that, we want to create a new contract. For sure, we make the main settings, the property, the units, and the property type, and we finish all the settings. So this area for the settings, this area real estate for the setting, this lease for the contract, to create the contract, and this area to get a report, real estate report. It's divided to 3 areas, right? The first area for the main settings. By the way, this area we can create it here in the head office, and we can hide it for here, because if you don't need any more icons like that, I just want how to create a contract, how to print, how to check which one is available and which one is going to finish after 1 month. It's very simple, so you don't care about this area. Okay, but later maybe they will tell you, okay, we got a new building, just create it like that. You can create it. Okay, please list this to create a new contract. Okay, one more point, very important point. I forgot to tell you about it. When you create the building, you have to select the kind of the building. This is very important, because this building is our own building, we own it, or we just investment with this building, or we just management. Because dependent on this choice, the accounting fiction will happen. Yeah, exactly. If it's our own building, all amount will come to our revenue. But if we just management, all amount will come to the owner, and only the management fees comes to our revenue. So take care, because on dependent on this choice, the entry will create. Okay. Okay. Okay, I will create a contract. It's very simple. I will go to lease list. Okay. By the way, if you want to check all units you have, you can go to here to property unit. Sorry, real estate unit. In the real estate unit, you can find all units you have. Which one is vacant? Which one is occupied? Which one is under maintenance? Which one is not available? It's like that. It's by color, and if you make double click.
How we can do the if we don't this masters of the package into color selection and all those things.
You want to write?
Yeah. Somewhere, because we don't know they are available green book. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, you just make it more bigger, because when you make it small, we cannot write it because there is no space. That's it.
Okay.
Let's make it bigger. You can't find it like that. You can even select here. Give me available only. Give me booked. Give me occupied. Like that. Give me all of them.
Right.
Give me one bedroom. Which one we owned? Investment, like that. By unit type. 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, like that. Okay, it's options. You can find this one. Okay. Anyway, now if you want to create a contract, just go to lease list, click on add. Add by the same manner, very simple. Add. It will open this window. Okay, this one to create a contract. First of all, property unit. You will select the unit. 101 available. You can select. Otherwise, if you don't want to search, you don't know, just click here. By the way, only here available units will find. If it's under maintenance, if it's occupied, whatever, you cannot find it. So if you already rent a flat and you want to create another contract on the same flat, you have to make checkout first for this unit. Okay, after checkout, you can make another contract. Okay.
And the contract amendment also we can do that.
Yeah, sure. If you have a permission, my friend. If you don't have a permission to edit, you cannot. Okay, you can select which building you want. I want this Abu Dhabi complex, building number 2, or in Abu Dhabi, Moro Road. Okay, I need this one. I will make a rent for flat 203. Okay, when you select it, all information will come because you already write the information before. Okay, okay. After that, the tenant. I click here to select the tenant. Okay, here you can search with his name. For example, Ali. I can find everyone has his name Ali. Okay, okay. What if he is not there? The tenant is new and they want to add it. Just click on add here. Okay, by click on add, it will get you this. Well, this small window. Okay, here you can put his picture if you have his picture. Okay, right here his name. For example, his name is Muhammad Ali. Okay, it will automatically get you the name of Arabic name if you want. Okay, but you have to connect to the internet. Okay, your birthday, all other information. If you want to write his mobile number, his fax number. Okay, what if he has ID? Okay, Emirates ID. If he has Emirates ID, you just connect it to this reader. Yes, exactly. You just connect it to this reader and click here, card reader.
Yeah.
When you click on card reader, it will give you all information just one time. No need to write it. Just so better to connect this one and keep it with you.
This card reader we can buy from outside or we can buy
You
from
will provide us card reader?
Yeah, I can. It's 100 dirham from anywhere. I can get it, no problem. But you will pay this 100 dirham.
No. 100 dirham. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Just as I told you, you can get all this information like telephone, phone, or address, all information. If he has more, if you want to take his passport copy, his ID information, all this, just follow the same manner to scan. Just go to link, add, scan. By the way, you as IT, you will create a username and password for each one, right? When you create them, the username, we will create it together for sure. But when we create it, we will get the user access for one folder because this folder is related to each username. When she scans something or when she attach anything, all this data will direct go to this folder. We can link all of them in one folder. We can make a folder for each one of them. That's your decision. Okay.
So this folder we will make in the system or inside the software?
And server. Server. Yeah, that's where. Okay, if this client has more than one contact information, I mean this client called Muhammad Ali, okay, but he has his wife. I want his wife name and mobile number and her email. He has 3 persons living in the same flat. I need this all informations. Okay, but here I only have one email and one cell phone and one fax. So in this case, go to contact information. In a contact information, you can add more and more and more. You can add thousands of contact number. You can write here his wife name, his wife, okay, the landline, the fax information, and save. And one more, add. You can add all persons related to this person, okay. After that, just save it, okay. When you save it, after that, you can select his name like that. It will come for sure, his nationality and all other information will come automatically here. Even if he has a picture, it will come here for sure. The picture comes as well from the ID, yeah, because picture and mobile phone, all information is available. Yes, exactly. Okay, after that, okay, what if while you are creating this contract, he told you, okay, I'm sorry, I'm busy right now, I'll come after 10 minutes. I forget something in my car, I forget my ID, I will go to car and come back again. Okay, and you don't want to lose this information, because you already select the flat, you already select the client. Okay, you don't want to lose this information, you don't want to start from the scratch, because sometimes also you select how many days he wants from yearly, monthly, and you already discuss about the price and all these things, and you don't want to start again after 5 or 10 minutes. You can save it, but when she saved the contract, it will not affect to the accounting, it's just saved. Okay, it's just hold, we can say. Okay, when it's saved. But if she wants it to affect to the accounting, she has to click on create lease, because there are two options: save, just
Create a draft, it's like creating a draft.
Exactly. Then when you click on create lease, you will create the contract itself. Okay, so here also there is a good point, because you can, guys, you can ask her, you can only save the contract, save and print it, but don't create the lease. We in accounting section will check the date, we'll start, check the account, check everything. After that, if the amount is okay, everything, we'll just click on create lease, and this time automatically it will affect to our accounting, and we
Then she can print and give.
Yeah, sure, no worry.
Okay.
She can even make a payments related to this one. Okay, now again, I will repeat again.
Right, huh? Usually will be.
Okay, we will create a contract. Add. Very simple. Select the unit, which unit you want. I need this flat. 103. Okay. The tenant, if available, it's fine. If not, add. Create his information. If he has ID, card reader, import his data, save. Okay. After that, he'll select his name. All his information will come automatically here. Okay. Second step. This is the first step. This is the second step. Second step. You will select here. He wants to. It will be daily or weekly or monthly or yearly. Yearly. Okay. When it's start and when it's going to finish. Okay, when it's start and when it's going to finish. Let's say it will start today and finish after 1 year. So it's automatically, when you select yearly, it's calculated automatically. Okay, so sometimes if you want to change this to 14 January, if you don't need to calculate here how it should be, just select here again yearly. It will automatically calculate it. Okay, now here. Rent value, don't care about daily fees. If you are not using it daily, don't care about it. It will calculate it automatically. Rent value, let's say, stick it 2,000. Okay. Insurance means security deposit. If you make a security deposit, sometimes you take a check for 5,000, 3,000 security deposit, 5,000. Management fees, it comes automatically 500, because we make it before 500 as the management fees. Okay, but if she wants to change to 400, she can change it. Other fees, if there is tawsiq fees, any other fees, maybe 100 fees, any other fees, you can write any other fees and write here the notes why this other fees is related to. Okay, after that, save the contract. Now you create the contract, it's saved, but you create the contract. So if you cannot make checkout because there is no contract, you cannot renew it because there is no contract. It's just a draft. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Now this is the lease. Okay. Even if you go to accounting section, there is no entry. It's just showing you here. The final thing is note. Nothing after note. Right? Okay, let's create this contract. I will click on create lease. When I create lease, okay, When you create lease, the contract will automatically create it. And you can find here entry, number, blah, blah, dated, blah, blah. If you click here, it will get you the entry voucher, which is created automatically in your entries. Okay, here you have, because when you create the entry, you will come here, you as accountant, you will come here to the entry voucher and create. So when you create it, it comes automatically here. And here also we can make something different. We can make a different series number for the entries created from the contract. That's your option. If you want it to be with your entry, with your normal entry, it's your choice. If you want to get a different series number, that's your choice.
Serial number.
We can make it like that. Okay. So before we start, we will discuss this together and we will make it. Okay. Okay. Now, we create the contract. We click on create lease. If you want to print the contract, the accounting section, this is related to them. We will not touch it. Link, if you want to attach some documents related to this contract. Check out, when we check out, I will discuss it for you, not right now. Okay, what if I want to print the contract? I'll just come here to print. Click on this small arrow, print design. This is for the whole software, by the way. Print, if you always come to print and click, automatically it will get you the default print, our default designer. But if you have your own design, and if you get me receipt voucher with a specific design, payment voucher with a specific design, contract with a specific design, and you want me to make this design, you can come here, print design, and click OK. Your design automatically will come.
I can also design.
Yeah, this if there's a specific design and you want it, it can come like that.
If you want to.
If you want, yeah, exactly. By the way, this design we will not copy it for each computer. We'll keep it on the server. So if you print, it will come from the server. If we make any amendment related to this design, no need to come for each computer and copy it. It will come from the server. If you want to change something in the design without returning back to us, if you want, we will do that, because this is our responsibility to make the designs and change the logo or like that. But if you, as IT, want to make any changes in this design, I'll teach it for you. It's very simple. You just click here.
And there is another setup file, or we can edit
inside. Just come. No, nothing crystal report and this. No, I don't care about these things. Everything from our software. You'll just come here and click on this button, design. When you click on this design, it will open the designer. Okay, our designer. I will show you how it works, and I can get you also some YouTube teaching you how this design works. Okay, and you can, if there's some data is missing, for example, you want to get this here, get there, you want to put a picture, you want to do whatever. If there's some data, okay, for sure. Fields here as well, you can drag and drop whatever you want, because sometimes data is not available. If you want also, I'll teach you how to write script here, because sometimes if you want to write script, it's C# script. If you want to write C# script to fix something or whatever, I can teach it for you as well. And change and save your design. So when you select it, automatically your contract will come. But here there are some payments. Payment 1,000, 1,000, 1,700. How this payment comes here? Sorry?
Installment.
Installment.
Try this one.
Okay. Exactly, that's it. Here, payment. We create the contract, but we didn't register the payments, which is going to pay. So you will go to payment. In a payment, this contract has no any payment. Okay, it's 5,000. It's like that. If in a payment, if you want to make a payment, just come to payment and click add. This to add payment. When you click add, it will get you a receipt voucher. It's very simple. Just write the amount here. He paid 10,000 cash. So just keep it cash and save. Finish. Save. If you open that contract again, payment, you have only one payment, total cash 10,000, and this is the information. It will create a receipt voucher direct to your receipt voucher. And here as well, if you want to make a different series number for the receipt voucher to create from the contract, we can create it.
If it is like a payment turns like yearly to two payments. Like after first payment, the second payment, the system will give you like a pop-up. So for the payment follow.
For the check.
Yeah.
If he get your check. Okay. Now he make a payment, first payment, right?
Yeah.
We want to add another payment, but the second payment is the remaining amount is 60,000, for example. Okay.
Yeah.
This 60,000 will be with two checks.
Yeah.
Or three checks. One current date check
Yes.
and two BDC.
Yes.
Okay, you will go to BD payment, click add, same procedure. It's very simple. Okay, he will pay 10,000 more. Current date check. So here type, I will change it to check. It's not BDC, check, because it's current date. Okay, current date means check automatically will affect the bank. It's current date check. BDC means check BDC. It will take the process of the BDC. If you always collect the check from the tenant and send it to the head office, and the head office make a collection, you can create all of them as a BDC, and they can make the collection later. Okay, that's between you and her. Okay, we'll make a check. When you select check here, automatically it will get to you this area to write the check information. This 10,000, only one check or two checks? No, it's one check, 10,000. What is the check number? 1, 2, 3, blah, blah. What is his bank name? Bank number 1, dated today, and save. Save. That's it. If you go back again, you have two payments. Total cash 10,000, total check 10,000. And this is the check information, because the cash information will be here and the check information will be here. Okay, and here if you look at here, amount paid 10,000, amount left, the remaining amount 0, because this is current date check, so automatically it fit to the check. It's not BDC. Okay, now he wants to pay 40,000 as a BDC. Click add, following the same procedure, amount 40,000, here BDC. To get you this area to write the check information. Okay, this 40,000, he will pay 20,000, check number blah blah, and 20,000, check number whatever. The first one dated, and second one, and if you want to write some notes, and save. Save. Now if you open the contract, if you go to the payment, you can find here total cash how much, total check how much, total payments how much. It's 4 payments, 3 payments. Okay, because only here the amount left is 20,000, because the check is not due as well, and the second check as well is the same manner. Okay, after that, you as accountant, I will teach you how to make a reconciliation for this check and how to make this check affect to your bank.
This BDC, where it will affect on accounting, right?
Okay, after that, if you want to get a report for the contracts, you just come here, lease report. When you open it, you can find here flat number. This is the contract, yearly, the name, the amount, and the status of the contract. Any report of the software, if you want to redesign it, redesign means you need yearly first. You need to make this one little bit smaller. You need notes before this one. You can management as you want. And when you close it and open again, you can find it with the same manner.
BDC, we can put additional note as well, right? Like a reminder. So
Reminder, I will teach you how to work this later.
because BDC we should have a reminder.
Don't worry. I'll teach you the reminders because we have a settings for the reminders. Okay, if you want to remove one column, maybe I don't need this column, I want to remove it.
Or what if instead of check, they will change by cash? They give check PDC, then they will pay cash.
Do something. Now we removed some columns, right? What if by mistake, if you want to make search here, you can make search because you have two kinds of filter. You can search here by code, by date, whatever. You can search here. I need only Rashid. Okay, I can just write it like that. Okay, I need to search with the amount, with a specific amount. If I need to search with a range of amount, I need only a contract more than 1,000. You can click here on this small filter. It's like Excel, you know, and from number to number, you can come here and select equal to, between, less than. That's available everywhere on the software. Here as well, you can click here to select. You can click here to select beginning with, ending with, contains. Otherwise you can search. This is for all the report of the software. Okay, what if by mistake I remove this and I remove this and I remove this? When I open that report again, I didn't find anything. What if I want to return it back again? I have two options, or actually it's one option. I'm sorry. Click here to customization. You can find everything you removed. You can just double click to return it back. Otherwise, you can click here, restore default. It will return it to the default, the previous one when you open. And this related to your decision. You can make the report with your own design, and another one can create the report with its own design. This is independent on your decision. Okay, so if you remove this and I came to use the software, I will find it. Okay, but if you sit on your computer, you will not find it. Okay. This lease report you can find here. In the lease report, you can find all data related to the contract. So I can search here, give me the contract from date to date. Give me in progress, give me running, give me finished contract, give me by new, which contract is new and which one is renewed. Renewed means we have a contract and we make renewal for this contract. Maybe they ask you how many new contracts we have in this year. Okay, so you can select give me only new contracts or renewal for contract. For sure, because we start using the software in this year, all contracts will be new. Okay, so you can select by building, by unit, by branch, whatever you can select. If you don't use this filter, if you don't want to use this filter, you can close it and you can make your own filter, as I told you, by click here, by check date, by tenant, like that. Okay, and here the contract unit, yearly, date, rent value, insurance how much, management fees how much, payments how much, and how many payments. Okay, if you want as IT, you want to make a design, more design. For example, you want to make this report, but you want to say I need the rent value minus the payment to get the balance. It's not available here, balance, which is rent value minus this one, right? What if you want to make it? If you can make print design, and you can create design, and inside this design you can make whatever you want. Even if you want to write script, C# script, you can write script and make the design. You can make whatever you want. You can make your own software or reports. Okay, and here as well, if you want to the real estate units, it's the same one here, real estate unit, but here it comes with this view. If you don't need it with this view, you can click here, real estate unit. It will come in a list view. You can select give me only vacant, give me only owned, investment, management, like that. What if you want to make it group by it looks like pivot table in Excel or something like that. I mean, if you want all daily together, or weekly together, or monthly together, okay, or all finished together, or whatever, you just can catch it and drag it here, drag and drop. It will get you all finished contract together, or running together, or in progress together. And when you print, it will come with the same design. Even if you close it, it will be the same. Okay, I don't need this option. I needed which one is daily, which one is weekly, like that. It will get you the daily contract, the daily contract. If you want it by building, you need building number 1 together, building number 2 together, like that. Okay, what if you want building number 1 together and daily, and which ones? Just drag and drop, drag and drop, like that. So you get two buildings. After building, you can find which one is daily, which one is, and when you print, it will come with the same design which you created. Okay, when you click on print, you have some options here. If you don't need these lines, you can remove it. I don't need any lines. If you want to export to Excel, export to PDF, Excel, image, text, whatever you want to export. If you want to send it direct to email, email it as PDF, blah blah, like that. If you want to change the color of the page, like that. Okay. Even if you want to write a watermark on the page, for example, this is for draft or don't copy or whatever, just click on watermark and right here, don't copy, for example. So it can like that, don't copy. Okay, and you can export it direct from the software.